sexy lady. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. It is Sophia here, and today we are getting into the Christmas mood. I have my fireplace right here behind the camera that is heating me up, and I have set up my table because today I want to do some Christmas ornaments. I want to create my own Christmas decorations. In general, well, if you know me, you know that I love to buy vintage stuff, which I do buy a lot of vintage stuff for Christmas as well. I'm sure you've seen it on my social medias already, but I do also like to make stuff with my hands. I am not a big fan of buying new things, and recently this air clay is all over social media, so I thought I'm gonna give it a try to create my own little ornaments. I'm not sure if it's gonna be ornaments I'm gonna hang in the tree or like in a string in the window maybe. I've actually done a few different clay things around my house already, but today we're gonna specifically do Christmas things. So I have prepared my air clay or air dry clay. I have all of these tools. I don't really know the name of them actually. This is the one with the metal, this one so that I can create holes, little knife kind of thing. Well, the pencils are for when we go to the painting, and then two other things, as well as the sponge to make it flat with water. I have this. Not sure what this is called in English actually. Thing to make it straight anyway. And I have prepared my little box of hookah shapes. So I think I'm gonna probably use these ones in the clay because my skills of cutting it up by hand are probably not the best. So we're gonna start by opening the clay. This is a new clay. It's not the one I used last time, so I'm not too sure about it. Not sure how much I'm gonna do, but we'll see how long I will do before I get bored. Maybe I'll spend a few hours. I don't really know. So what I've known is like this clay is actually a lot softer than what I've used in the past. This one is actually already stone colored, so you could actually leave it like this and no need to color it. And I'm not sure how the color is gonna look on this super dark one, so I might do a few of the bright clay that I have as well. Okay, I was gonna call this a wheelbarrow, but that is completely wrong. Time to roll it out and see. Memory card! Memory card! 4 minutes! I have this one here rolled out. Just gonna make sure it's not stuck on my table. We're gonna start with the classical one. Can you see? Christmas tree. Probably going to do a few of them right next to each other. If you can see it here, like the edges are a bit fluffy almost. So this is where the sponge comes in. So I'm just gonna tiny bit dip it in water, or actually it's enough with just my fingers, I think, and just, you know, kind of make sure that the edges are smooth. That's what we want. So this is how the first one is looking. So I need to make a hole through the top so that I can get the string through it as well. Let me show you. So now we have the Christmas tree with the hole in it. So I'm gonna lay this one down to dry and do the next ones. Look how cute these little stars are. So there is something like very peaceful with, I was gonna say manual labor, that's not at all what I meant, but like with doing something like this that, you know, requires your kind of full attention of your body, but not of your mind really, but like being very slow and careful with your fingers. I'm not gonna call myself a stressed person, but like I like things to go very fast and happen very fast. So it can be nice sometimes to just relax and literally only focus on the one task. Okay, so I am done with these for today. Now they need to lay here and dry for 2 to 3 days. So I'm just gonna leave them here at my table. Then in 2 to 3 days, we're gonna come back. We need to put like glacier on them and then paint them and then the top layer, and then I will be able to show you the end results. So we'll be back in 2 to 3 days for the next part of the video. So it's been about a week since I made these little clay sculptures for the Christmas ornaments, and at the moment they have all dried up beautifully. So we have finally come to the part where I will be painting them. So I have a bunch of paint. I have white, I have all of these colors here, as well as like some pens that came with the kit. This is acrylic paint, so it goes very, very well on top. So all I have to do is paint them, leave them for 30 minutes, and then I need to put this matte varnish on top of it to glaze it in and like water protective, but I'm not gonna put them in water, but still. I did do one where I forgot to do a hole, but that's fine. I'm gonna use it on like the table or something, and I'm probably gonna make a few more outside of camera as well, because I think that this was really, really funny and I very much enjoyed it. So now the question is, should I go traditional, green, white, red, or should I go a bit crazy? I think I'm gonna go a bit crazy because that is more to my style, but I'm gonna start with the traditional, like a red for the heart, and then we see where we will end up. And today I put my Christmas hat out because I have started to decorate my house as well for Christmas. So I thought it's a good way to get into the Christmas spirit even more. So I was debating actually when I did this if it would have been better to paint them white first and then like the red or green or whatever color on top. I'm not sure how the color is gonna look, but I've been a bit lazy, I have to tell you that. So here is how it looks painted, but still wet. From friends and family get comments because like, why am I doing everything on the table? But for me, this is my dining room table that I bought for, again, like no money, $10 or something. And for me, the whole purpose of having stuff, owning stuff, is that you need to be able to work on them. So like the fact that my table gets dirty doesn't bother me at all. Like it's completely ruined top of it on the other side. But I think that's just kind of the charm. For me at least, that's how I live my life and how I see things. Okay, so we are at day number 3 and the paint has dried, the glaze has dried up very, very nicely. Looking at it now in hindsight, I probably should have done like a second layer of paint, but I like things when they are fast. I want them done straight away. So now I'm just gonna put the things on this string and then find a place to hang them up. Okay, so here is how they are looking on the rope. I am very, very happy with it actually. Now I just need to find a place in my house where to hang them. So let's go and search. So I decided that my kitchen window would be good because this is where I sit every day and drink my morning coffee. So I will see it every day. So I have a hook on each side of the window where I already have like these things hanging down. So it works out perfectly. Let me put, oops, I did break what was on the other side, but we don't care about that at the moment. Okay, so that was all for today's little video. I am very pleased with my little Christmas DIY. I think it turned out really well, and it also gave me like a bunch of ideas of what else I can do. So I'm thinking for next year, I'm definitely gonna plan some time and do this as Christmas gifts for all my friends and family with little personalized notes and figures and stuff like that. So yeah, that was all. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe channel. Bye bye.